Hey, what's up everybody? Tyler here with Secureteam. Now I gotta say right now, this is one of the single best UFO sighting captures that I've personally ever seen. Now, short of the El Paso cube sighting that happened around 2 weeks ago, this video right here is without a doubt going to make some waves, and you can bet that the paid government shills out there will be coming in full force to discredit every second of this footage. You can bet on that. You can look at this thing and you can deduce within a few seconds that, one, this is not a drone. Whatever this thing is, it's saucer shaped, it stands tilted still in the sky, sitting at an almost impossible angle for any conventional aircraft, and over the period of this around 3-minute video, slowly, very slowly, flips itself about halfway, kind of nearly upside down. We'll speed up the video here. This thing is moving, and it then does what no drone can do. It levels itself out and basically instantaneously disappears from view. Whether it's jumping out of our dimension or it's moving at such a high rate of speed that the video camera simply couldn't catch it, this thing is gone from 1 second to the next. Now, the source and procurement of this video is at this point mysterious to say the least. On July 5th, we received an email from a man who stated that he had seen our El Paso cube UFO video, which happened in Texas, which has now gone viral and has been featured nationally and internationally. It's all over the news, and he said that he lives, we'll just say, in the vicinity of the Wright-Patterson Air Force Base, and that's what he said in his email. He would not give any identifying contact information because, as you'll see, this guy does not want to be known. This guy is being very protective about what he tells us, where he lives, and for good reason. So he lives in the vicinity of the Wright-Patterson Air Force Base, which is in Ohio, and who himself stated that he is a former contractor who has done classified work there throughout the late 80s, early 90s. Now, in his first email to us, he impressed upon us the fact that when it comes to alien activity and vehicle testing, that Wright-Patterson is the base that you'd have witnessed it. He said that you can forget about Area 51, or also known as S4, as it's called. The source said that Area 51 is, if anything, a decoy used to focus everyone's attention away from the much less known Wright-Patterson Air Force Base. And in our research over the years at Secureteam, we have been told by numerous sources that Wright-Patterson is one of the most secretive and mysterious bases when it comes to alien sightings and government black projects and vehicle testing. Now, the source told me that he had footage. He said this in his original email. He said that he recorded on his ranch, which is located we'll just say on the outskirts of the area, somewhere near Wright-Patterson, from what we can read in his email of this base. And now this is a very rural area where this base is located, with very few residents to see what's going on, and obviously for good reason. They don't want anybody to see what's going on. They're very secretive. They pretend not to be, but they are. They are very high security, and I've gotten emails from people who live within the vicinity, have tried to go up and visited this base, and they've been stopped, they've been pulled over, they've been turned away, they've been threatened. So the source told us that he had some footage, and that he would try to get it out to us, and that he would email us back. But in the first email, he did not attach anything, and he did not provide any footage to us. So we wrote him back and we told him that we would be anxiously awaiting any footage that he would be kind enough to provide us with. We let him know that our loyal viewers would share it and would get it out there. You know, any footage he sent us was not going to be taken down. We would get it out there. And we also told him that if he was worried about posting said footage, or that his well-being or privacy was in jeopardy, we told him several ways and certain steps he could take to make sure that the footage was uploaded anonymously, and ways to get it to us without his own IP address or private information being exposed. So after that email that we sent to him, we didn't hear anything back for about 5 days, and we're pretty much sure that we weren't going to hear anything back. But thankfully, after attempting multiple times to email him and getting nothing in response, no replies, suddenly on the 10th of July, we received a one-line email from a completely separate email address that this source had used before. And the only reason we knew that this email had come from him was because the email said, and I quote, "I have privately uploaded the Patterson footage to a newly created channel on YouTube. I will delete the video 4 hours from now, and I will be in touch when I can." And that's all he said. That's all the email said. And it looks like the email was sent through one of those anonymous proxied email servers that basically relay the message through multiple proxies to hide your original IP address. So I hurried up and I visited the private YouTube video, which he had set to private, and I downloaded it as fast as I could, and it appears to be cell phone footage, and the footage from the moment we got it, it had no audio. So I apologize for that. I don't know if the man himself took steps and took the audio out, because it had his voice in it and he wanted to protect his identity. I don't know if it's an issue with the video itself. I don't know if it's a YouTube issue. All we know is there's no audio, but nonetheless, it does not take away from the footage itself. We are amazed by what we're seeing in this clip, and what we have here is a dead solid documented piece of evidence of a flying saucer, one of the most noticeable and one of the most witnessed craft out there today as it relates to alien and UFO sightings. And this thing is, as you've seen in the video, which we're looping over and showing you still images from, of stills we tried to snap of to get the clearest shot possible. This thing is sitting suspended in midair, tilted on its side, doing maneuvers that are completely impossible to undertake with any sort of conventional aircraft, or drones for that matter. And once more, we have the footage of this thing, and from the moment the source first saw it, he thankfully recorded it. From the moment he saw it to the moment this thing completely vanishes and looks to jump from existence completely. As for the source, who is at this point obviously not wanting to have his privacy or identity known, we have found in our years of work and research that when a source has a truly damaging piece of evidence and they are this protective about being uncovered, then you know you really have something legitimate. Because let's get something straight and let's remember something. People have been killed for trying to spread the truth. People have been poisoned for spreading the truth. People have had their identities and history completely erased. People have been ruined, bankrupted, jailed, and disgraced, all for a picture or a word or a piece of video footage. Even us here at Secureteam, we have broken some very big stories and without a second's notice have felt and experienced the wrath and determination of the government trolls who have made it their business to do everything in their power to discredit us, to ruin us, to release our personal and family's private information, and have even been threatened numerous times with bodily harm. These paid disinfo agents who live out their days attacking truth seekers like us are not taking a day off, and neither are we. We will not stop. We will continue to post every damaging piece of footage we get, consequences be damned. So watch the piece of footage, share it, get it out there, and as always, we will do our very best to get updated information about this sighting, and will make any and all attempts possible to continue an open dialogue with our source. And if any of you out there have your own UFO or alien related footage, don't be shy, send it in to us. You can find our email address and our contact information down in the video description. And you know what, if you like the work we do, please hit the like button, share this video, and subscribe on your way out. And we'll see you guys back with another video real soon. So in the meantime, stay safe and have a good night.